guess what? It's been a minute, but it's been quite interesting. Chosen, chosen ones. And I have to say chosen ones because it's been so interesting that you get to the point to say, I'm not going to use it, but I have to remind myself that the opportunities that come my way are only because I'm going to increase the energy that surrounds me, the energy that is in me that connects the changes that are around me to make me want to change. You're going to see, chosen one, you're going to see people plotting to make you fail because they don't want you to make it. And they have the opportunity because they control a certain part of your life. And then you're going to find yourself making decisions. How long can I stay? Because you can't stay too long. If not, you're going to lose the very essence of what it took for you to even get to where you are. They're going to tie to down your reputation. And before you allow that to happen, you're going to have to make some choices. Choices of whether it's time to do my own thing. Choices of whether it's time for me to move on. Choices of whether I need to sit down and talk to someone because this is very serious right now. And it's to the point that it may be distracting to the things that I know that I have to fulfill. But I can't fulfill it because every time I try to, there is an interruption. And interruption is only because of others who want to be in tune into what you're trying to do. Because they don't want to see you make it. They're trying to do what you're trying to do. They're trying to get your ideas because they really don't have any ideas. And you'll see people start to follow you and they'll start to do your ideas. You'll be like, wow, really? Now you're doing a YouTube channel? Oh, now you're singing? Or now you're doing that? When it was just a suggestion of the things that you wanted to do, the things that you feel that it took for you to accomplish, because these are things I wanted to do. So let me accomplish some of the things I wanted to do. And even though you may not still be at interest in it or fall back and go back again, it is only because it is building you to be stronger than what you was. Because now you have certain characteristics that are different than the characteristics you had before. It won't be simple. Oh, I can read good. I can type good. Now you're talking about singing. Now you're talking about putting up a whole stage, an auditorium, or making a whole gym just to entertain people. And then people wonder, oh, why her? Why the interest? And then you'll find yourself seeing they're lying on you. They're doing things, they're saying things about you that aren't true because you're not in their distance. You could be over there and they're telling somebody else something about you. Let's say there's a place where people frequent and they know a lot of people going to be there and they're coming through and they have access to these people, but you don't. So they're saying things as you're in the back about you, and these people really don't know you, and they probably heard rumors and they're trying to put it together, but because this person is closer to you, they're thinking it's true. Or this person may be saying, oh, that person talking to themselves back there, but you're really not. But in the past, people have seen you said things in the distance or being alone, but you wasn't talking to yourself, but they may have thought so. And because of that, they may believe the rumors that they've heard or what that person is saying. So you're going to have to find yourself, chosen one, looking back and making decisions of whether I need to move forward now. Or maybe I need to just sit back a minute and wait. And not wait and just wait, but wait in other ways of, there's other ways to get to the avenue of what you're trying to accomplish. If I can't do the bigger picture right now, then let me do the small substance things that will allow me to get there. Like, let's say you want to book shows with stars, real stars. What you do, you get the learning process, you get the know-how, you do your research. How do I do this? Where do I go to booking? How much is going to cost? Let me contact this person. Or you don't have to contact the person because this person got a bookie. So these are the things that you know you want to accomplish. Then you got to wonder, well, are my audience ready for this right now? Are they ready for me to just sit back and give them something different until they're ready for this? Because they may not have the money it takes to get there, but they can be a part of it, like be an open act for that person. So there are all kinds of avenues and ways that you can maneuver yourself to accomplishing the things, your blessings. Nobody can block your blessings. But it's the things that you do along the way. But you're going to find and see that people are going to be trying to block everything. They're going to be plotting things, and depending upon who they know, what they know, how they know it, when they know it, who's saying what, how many people watching you 24 hours a day, you have to be aware. You have to be on your game. You have to know something isn't right. I need to be focused on what this person is doing so I can protect my interest, which is myself. Because these are the things the chosen ones learned to do to survive, to make it to where you want to see yourself. Open that platform in which you'll reach the higher level of the things that you want to accomplish. And with the finances will be even higher, but you make them choices, because why should I make the choice now when I really don't have the know-how or to say, but I know how to deal with certain people and they'll give me practice. Or not just the practice, you may get somebody who knows what they're doing and team up with them. So really don't have to take time. It's just the avenue that you choose to do. But as a chosen one, know that people are going to be trying to block your avenues. They're going to try to find ways to make it that you're not able to accomplish the things you want to do. So I just had to sit back and I had to regroup myself, and I had to think, well, how do I want to get this message across to them? Because, they know you're going to make it. They know that they can't hold you for too long. But you have to, like you see me, I'm paying attention to everything. Even though I'm talking to you, there's something that I see that is unusual, but I'm still paying attention to it. But I'm not going to let it stop what I'm trying to do until I feel that it is quite a danger, and I need to put my phone down and say, listen, I need to come back to you another time, another set, another way, or another day. But today is the day, because today is in a place where, you hear it? There's people passing, 24, business. There's something going on. So the choice of place, as I say, the choices you have to make. And I knew I had to come back to you because you're wondering where she at, what she doing. And I know you hear it, but sometimes we make choices, and the choice is to embark upon a greater dream that you have. I succeeded this dream. I done booked like 2 places to do 2 shows. And I thought I could never picture myself doing that. And then you think about the audience. Now the next time, how many audience do I want? How big or do I want the audience? Now what do I got to give? As a chosen one, you're going to find yourself asking these questions, not that you're doubting yourself. It may look like you're doubting yourself, but no, you're giving yourself the choices to know, okay, I'm going to read this platform. But right now, because of the things that I see and the things that are around me that I know is a test, and even though it's a test, I have to be aware, and I have to go through this test, and I have to pass this test. And knowing that I am going to pass, nothing can stop the tests that come your way of making you fail. Nothing's going to stop that test but you. Like I'm here today. I was like, well, Do I want to be in my car or do I want to be outside? Because right now I'm in a park setting. It's beautiful. But I don't have the opportunity again. There's many people out there right now. But then you start to enjoy life and you start to see the changes in you. You start to look different because there is a change in you going on. You're definitely not going to look the same because you're being rounded and molded into something that's greater than what you thought that you were capable of being. But right now, the bigger picture can't be shown to you, even though you have a plan, a platform, and everything that you're prepared to make it. It may be that the platform may be there, but it's bigger than that. Maybe when you get there, when you open it, it'd be bigger than the platform. Oh, you got this platform. But then when you get there, somebody offer you something that's 10 sizes bigger than that and cheaper than that. So then the profit begins to come in more. And then you begin to see, oh, this choice that I made was okay because I gave my time and allowance. As a chosen one, you have to give yourself time and allowance in your decision making. And you're going to be making the decisions because you're going to see it's so easy. And then you have to learn how to hold back some of the things that you say. Now, I will be honest in saying that in the beginning, I was like quite calm. But then there's so many people, I've learned that they will come at you and they'll attack you. And they'll attack you to the point that they want you to jump every time. So you see, why am I shaking? Why am I jumping? Because they'll do things around you, loud noises, dropping things. When they come past you, you know you jump. Or boo. Like stuff like that. And you're like, okay, it's a playful move, but it ain't playful right now. This is serious right now. And then you start to take it in, and then you start to see your behavior, and then you say, okay, I know what I need to do. Now that I see the situation, now that I see how they were able to manipulate other people, and these are the things you're going to see it's a greater you. Because now you were able to fight where other people weren't able to fight. Now you know what tactics they use. Now you put that under your belt, and then you teach another. And then another, and then another, then another. And then you see yourself changing. You don't look the same. How could I look the same when there's so many changes being done around me? Then you see yourself moving on. And then there'll be time that you're going to be at a standstill. There'll be time that nothing's going to be going on. You're going to see yourself making decisions on, should I keep this? Should I keep that? What is the greater thing I need to keep moving forward? Because the things that you probably have probably going to hold you back. So you got to get rid of some things. They were temporary. Not everything that you receive in blessings is going to be forever. Some of the things you choose are going to be forever, like your finances. How big you want your bank account to be. Even though you can't go with it, you can leave a lot of other people with it. And learn how to do it the good way, the honest way, the safety way, in which you can enjoy life and they can enjoy life. Chosen one, these things we know. And they know we know. But they're going to try you. Why? Because they don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you make it. They don't want to see you make it. But you will. You always did. And they know it. They're just trying to slow you down. They're trying to slow the process. But see, as you learn the tactics, guess what? The process now speeded up because now they can't use that. So now you're going to have to try something else. You're going to have to try another something to move me back in a way. But know that I will keep moving forward because it is my destiny to. No one can steal your destiny. No one can steal your pie when it was something that you want. Sometimes you think about the little thing, then you have to start thinking big. I have to start thinking big. I have to start thinking, okay, I like this little Honda, but I like that Lamborghini too. And if you don't get that Lamborghini, trust me, you're going to get something that look decent enough to it. Until you get that Lamborghini, keep believing. Chosen one, they don't want you to believe. They're trying to break you down. But you can stay forward. Don't let them break you down. Chosen one, listen to me. They coming after you. They coming. They coming to break you down. They learned all kind of tactics. One tactic is that it was important for me to let you know. Because I always try to pass anything, especially in the video. The egging, the nagging. Sometimes you see, like, there's places that you have things. You go in the store, they have your favorite drink. All of a sudden, they don't have it. You're irritated. You go to the next store, they don't have it. You go blocks, they don't have it. But then you go way out. You got to go way out to get it. And it's just that one drink. It's the other things you start to think, damn, I'm going crazy. What's going on? But no, it's a manipulation tactic amongst your enemies, your business enemies. You can have business enemies too, who know that if you make it, you may take their business down. So they're trying to stop you. And then they're going to try to eat your reputation. And even though it may look like, oh, I'm not doing right, and they got me and I'm cornered. No, they don't have you cornered, because you're still respecting the very ethical reasons why you're listening and going through. And I am strong. I know I need help, but if I don't need help and I'm capable, then this will always be mine. They're not going to give it to anybody else. So don't worry why she's doing all this. She's making her security blanket. Because they going to make it too, because they know she's going to do a good job. And when she leave, they know they got a person to fulfill, because she's going to make sure that person knows. Those are the chosen one goals. Those are what we know. We never leave a place and not teach. You got to teach. Because if you're not teaching, what is the lessons you learn in life? Are you going to leave all that valuable information? No, you're going to pass it on. Like this rodeo thing, camera message I got, but I'm doing pretty good with it. Because I got different angle. I want you to catch me in different angles. Like you taking a movie shot, and you in that picture frame and that picture frame. Well, hey, picture frame. And I did it all without framing and explaining to you what I've done. So you don't get confused. Oh, she's messing it up. No, I'm illustrating the smartness we all preserve, we all have. Don't lose it. Don't let them frighten you. And most of all, chosen one. Get ready. Know the tactics. When you see them, no, one is irritation. If I can make you jump in the eerie, people think something wrong with you. And they don't want to teach you anything. You have to learn things on your own. Or they'll tell you one way this week and it's another way the next week. But it's actually really one way. You have to go take the avenue to know that. And sometimes you may play the game, but don't play the game, because you have to be, and you have to show, I know this. I'm not going to let you play with me. But it is part of what I'm showing, what my destiny. You can't play with me. But I will allow time and allowance to go by. Because with time, there's sequence and change. And on that note, chosen one, be prepared. Be ready. You got this. No one can take it from you. And no, strengthen from within. So when the outside attacks come, and they're coming, but they're not going to win. You're going to win. Just how long it's going to take to get there. Until next time, get that blessing quicker. Knock them tactics out. And know change. I'm around change right now. This change means I like that energy. I'm feeling good. This change being around. By the time I get out this car, when I get out this car, there's going to be something they worked on that's going to look different. And I worked on something in this car by talking to somebody who needed to get the message on the tactics that people use. Talking to you, talking to others, but you're there, and making it seem it's something a different topic, but it's not. It's nothing wrong. Be aware. Your reputation is everything. Until next time, stay strong. And read. Do your research. Teach.